Is it okay if I lift some weights? What is up, lads? Welcome back to the channel. Tom here, doing it for the regular strength, trying to figure out what we can do. We're here once again where we stood 2 weeks ago where I got injured. I'm going to try and do deadlifts. I'm going to try and do it with our back off weight. So 137.5, not the most weight I've ever done, but the most I've done since I injured myself a couple of weeks ago. We've got 5 sets of 6 reps. I'm not sure if we'll do all of them, we'll see, but hopefully the first one goes alright and we can generate some momentum and we can get some confidence back, because that's the main issue we have now. Is I still have some strength, it's just having the confidence to apply it. I feel like I'm waiting to be injured rather than putting everything I've got into the bar, but we'll see. We'll do set 1 now. Nothing groundbreaking really, but it's nice to get something done. We're not made of glass after all. Well, it's a good day, and like I've said a few times, this is a big thing in my life. I really look forward to the training sessions. I look forward to trying hard. So when you're hindered by your body letting you down a little bit, it's frustrating and gets me down a little bit. So it's nice to be back in here. It's nice to be back moving some weight about. Maybe we could drop the weights of the back offs a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. Set felt okay as well. I feel like it may be wise to pull the weight back a little bit for now. I've got the top weight set as 210 kilos because I did 210 kilos. So that's giving me 65% of that for these. But we've had a little bit of time off. This is the first back off set we've done on the deadlift since, I don't know, ages. We haven't done any so far this plan. So I don't know if it needs to be this heavy. It's feeling more challenging than it's meant to, and I have just hurt myself, so it's probably not worth hurting myself again. I'll do one more set, see how we get on, and maybe we'll go down to 125. So my previous 1 rep max was about 190, and that gives us 1, 2, 3 as these back off sets, which would be probably more appropriate for me right now. I think we'll be alright. I just need to remember to try. Oh. You know what? I think I'm going to call it good there. End on a win. We had 2 more sets, but we haven't done any so far this thing, so that's good. That's what we would have had our first week had we have survived the top set, and then we would have done 4 sets last week and 5 sets this week, and it would have felt much better tapering up in volume rather than just trying to do all 5 now. I'm fine, just conscious that I could hurt myself again. I don't want to do that. I would rather not do 2 sets. Not the end of the world. we'll get it next time. Next week we've got 2 sets, and then the week after we're going down to 5 reps with slightly higher weight. We'll get them. We'll start our top sets again from the next wave. So okay, we've survived, we're good. No problem, no need to rush. We might not be able to smash the deadlift as hard as we want to, but that doesn't mean we can't give it a go on the old bench press. That old faithful bench press. I've got 82.5 kilos for a few sets of 8, just traditional bench press today, not a narrow grip, not incline dumbbell or anything. So we'll get going on that. Same as all the other ones, it's the most volume this week, so we've got 5 sets, 40 total reps, which is quite a lot. But you wouldn't think anything of doing like 3 sets of 13, would you? So 5 sets of 8 is the same amount of reps. Let's go. I think we've got the bench press weights spot on. I think the squat and the deadlift are a little bit heavy for where I am right now. The squat weights are the same as what we did last time round because my 1 rep max didn't go up. I just did it for an extra rep, so I did it for 2. So it kind of, like my potential 1 rep max went up, but not the actual number. So the numbers it's giving me they're doable, but they're not feeling like snappy, fast, like I want the back off sets to feel. And the deadlift, I've got 210 as my training max, so it's giving me a percentage of that. I think it needs to be less because I don't think my max is anywhere near 210 at the moment. I think if we had a few sets of 6 at like 120 or so, that would have been better to get back into it. But it's okay, it's a learning thing, isn't it? We did the back off sets, they're just not meant to be that slow and heavy, they're meant to be like fast, speed reps. Basically, the top set is meant to be effort. If the top set moved like those sets did that I just did just then, that would be fine. But the back off sets I want to be faster. I want them to move faster. We'll see. I'm probably overthinking it. Don't really matter. I think it would be fine. I just haven't deadlifted properly in a little while, so it's feeling heavy, which it's gonna, because it is. 4 more reps of these there, let's crack on. Bench is moving well. I said during the last plan that I missed doing volume, so I put a lot of volume in this time round, and it's fun, it's definitely fun, but it don't half get to you sometimes. But like, yeah, loads of reps on the bench press feels cool. I think, I don't know if I like the volume training more than the 1 rep max training. 1 rep max thing is just, I don't know, I like them both, that's why we've got both. What a wonderful time it is when you can incorporate 2 different things into 1 plan and not be confined by a single rep range. Reviewing the footage of some sets here and there, and it looks fast. It feels heavy, it feels quite slow, but it looks fast, really fast. So it's obviously my brain that's broken. It's usually the case is that I'm wrong and the bar's right. So that's why I find it important to record your sets sometimes, so you can see how hard you're actually trying. So like, that felt hard, but it's definitely at the RPE that we want to be at for these sets. You know, it's challenging, it's heavy, but it's not max effort. Just loads of reps, trying to get every single one in the right line, drilling it in before we drop down in weight. Then we've got an heavier one going up. Boom, all exactly the same, hopefully. And then when it comes to doing our 1 rep max, hopefully we get our 130 kilo. That'd be a nice way to round out the year. All of last year, I think I went from 112 kilos to just scraping 115 before the new year. I think I did it just before Christmas. So if you're following 531 and you're not getting anywhere, I didn't get anywhere for all of last year following 531. Well, like 2.5 kilo PR in a year. So if we can get 130 by the end of this year, that'll be 15 kilos on the bench press, which is not insignificant for my where I am now, and that'll be cool. If not, we've got 10 kilos, which is still 4 times as much as we did last year doing 531. We've done 30 kilo on the deadlift, nothing on the squat yet, but we haven't tried a squat 1 rep max. Oh no, we've done, what have we done? We've added 5 kilo to the squat and we've done that for a double. So we're making progress. I think if we end the year on a 180 squat, I'd be really stoked. With this injury and being held back a little bit, I'm not sure how likely that is. And if we end the year on a 220 deadlift, again, body permitting, that'd be a dream as well, because my goal was to finally hit 200. And we hit 200 and then hit 210 straight after it. So something's working. We're getting there. We are getting there. Woof. 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 What are you doing, old man? Tell you what, we've got Bulgarians next, and they killed me last week, so I'm assuming it's going to be better this week, right? They get better, don't they? Tell me they get better. Right, on to the hardest exercise after lat raises. Let me get it set up. Those of you who were here last week, all 7 of you who watched the video, you all watched the injury video, 450 odd views as of right now, 7 views on last week's training sessions. You all just want to see me hurt. I'm not surprised. It's more interesting than this, isn't it? But last week I used 25 kilo, just the empty bar. We've added these tiny little plates, not the smallest plates I've got, but still not exactly large. We're going up to 30 kilo per leg, and we've got 10 to 14 reps. I don't know what happens if you fail a rep on these, because I don't know how the hell I would get out of it. But hopefully that doesn't happen. We'll find out. Oh! How are you meant to do this fucking exercise? They're doing. Right, that took a bit of figuring out, but we got there. Oh, it's really frustrating when you sort of trying, but then everything's going wrong. But luckily we can unrack it from here, and then we don't keep hitting the hooks over here. It's a little bit better. I don't know how I managed it last week with no issues. This bar keeps moving around as well. Maybe we had a bit of weight on it last time. Oh, something. Maybe I could put a band around it and see if it'll stay still. Oh. Figuring out. It's the thing with training at home with sort of limited stuff, it's trying to make it work. Ideally you would have a bench that maybe I could use the stool that does everything. It's not in here anymore, but that might be an option. I don't know how many reps I did then. I haven't filmed it on the phone. I'm not going to stop my camera. I don't know, call it 12. It's a PR for the Bulgarian split squats. 30 kilo for 12 reps. I think maybe we did 12. I don't know. Whatever. Hopefully we could do 12 in a row this time. So when I started building the home gym, I just had a little squat stand thing. It was like adjustable with little screw-in things, and it was a nightmare to move everything all the time. It wasn't very sturdy, and once I actually started being able to move some weight, it didn't feel convincingly sturdy. But I bought this power rack, and I think I would have been better based on the space that I have, having like a half rack. So sacking all this front bit off and just having like this sturdy back bit with some spotter arms and then whatever. Just give a bit more room, because I find it quite cramped sometimes, and trying to do these Bulgarians would be a bit better if we didn't have the front on the rack, and it kind of limits the overhead press because I have to be out here, which is not necessarily a problem, but it would be nicer to do it more in the rack and then being able to have the safeties there. Just I don't know. You don't know until you know, do you? But the rack's okay. I think I'll probably bolt it down at some point, make it a bit more sturdy, but I'm just saying words really to avoid having to do the next set of Bulgarians. Oh! Oh, man. At least you've got a nice little seat waiting for you when you pull back. Oh, God. One more set of them. Oh, I really made the plan somewhat torturous this time around. Oof. Yeah, that's what we want. Oh, big strong legs. Don't look at the clock to see how much time I wasted between the last set and this one. Oh. 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 If you ever feel like being horrible to yourself for no reason whatsoever, just go do 3 sets of those. You don't even really need any weight. 30 kilos and 14 reps, and whatever you've done that's bad, it's probably suitable enough punishment for it. Oh. Hopefully we have big, massive, strong legs by the end of this. Oh. And now we get to do pull-ups. I feel like this day is a real test. A real test. Oh, right. Oh. Last week on the pull-ups we got set of 6 and 2 sets of 4, 2 sets of 6 and a set of 4. We didn't get enough reps to bother adding weight just yet, and I have a feeling we might be doing worse this week, but we'll see. We will see. I say I'll get it set up. It's just there, and I'll get the shut away. Whoa, give me a sec. Did anyone who watched last week's video like this angle? I think it looks like we got CCTV footage of me doing something, like I'm creeping about or something. But really, I'm just here to do pull-ups. 3 sets. We've got 4 to 6 reps. As soon as we can get 6, 6, 6 again, like we used to be able to, then we can add some weight. We did a little test before. I've done a single rep with plus 20 kilos, but that was when I was going, well, everything's falling apart now. I'm basically shadow of my former self, and it's taking longer to come back than I was hoping, but it's okay, because we're going to get 6 reps on this first one. Set. We're getting 5 for the first one. Trying to keep them good as well, because we did 6 last time, but we didn't really go all the way down. This time we're doing it a little bit nicer, a little bit better. Five, and then last set, see what we can get. Right, 555. I don't know if that's better or worse than last week, but we've done more stuff this week by quite a lot. So that'll have to do. That last one were about as close to max effort as we can get. Better do some bicep curls so that we can leave. So we're going to go a little bit heavier than last week. We're hitting the top end of our rep range. See if we can hit the bottom end and build up from there. We're doing 25 kilo, this is 30. Rep range is 10 to 14 again. Similar to all the bodybuilding ones for now. My shoulder's feeling kind of weird. It's odd, like it feels fine on the bench press, but like something weird happened on that last set of bicep curls. I'm sure it'll be fine, but like it's just frustrating, man. Like having loads of lingering injuries from riding BMX for 20 years. Now I'm trying hard to get good at this, and I feel like I'm being held back. Like even this here that like happened the other day is an old BMX thing, or like from the skate park anyway. Like I separated this hip slightly, and it's been kind of knackered since then. And that's like the same place every time I injure something in my back. It's that place there, and the ankle on that side has no ligaments in it because I ran it over and fractured it. Did a tail whip, and yeah, missed that pedal. Ran my foot over, and now there's no ligaments on this leg from the ankle, so that rolls, and then that knee's kind of bad. All that side is just kind of ruined. It's annoying. Like I loved riding BMX when I was younger, but it seems frustrating to have like the rest of your life a little bit worse for it. But I don't know. We're trying to do something good here with weight training. We're enjoying it. Just little annoying niggles all the time. Oh yeah, this weight feels like more like the appropriate weight that we should be using now. The 25 was alright, but this is definitely getting us closer to failure. Oh, yeah, feeling good. Fuck the shoulder. Shoulders are made of piss or something. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, okay, that's a lot. This week's definitely been pretty intense, quite a lot of volume, even without the full amount of work. So that's good. I've been enjoying it. I think next week we will do a top set on the squat and the deadlift. We wanted to do a squat is Monday. We wanted to do 160 for 3. I think I would have been capable of it a month and a half ago, but now it's not looking like it's possible. I think we did 150 for 3 last time round. Maybe we'll try that. Maybe we'll just do a 140 or something. We're not winning any prizes for pushing it too hard this time round. We want a nice comfortable triple, something that feels heavy but isn't gonna break us, you know. And the deadlift, I don't know what we'll do. 160 for 3, how about that? pretty much did 140 for a few sets today. So I think 160 for 3 should be fine. We're getting better, we're getting there. I were expecting it to take a lot longer than it has done to get back to any sort of weight in training. So we're already ahead of schedule by my estimations. Good times, really. Excellent. Oh, right. Yeah, next week is the peak of our wave. It's the heaviest week, but also the lowest volume. So we'll see what we can get. Hopefully we can get our bench press that we wanted, and that can be our saviour. We're going to do 115 for 3, and hopefully it's just nicer than last time we did it. Progress doesn't always have to be more weight, it can be just better bar speed on something you've done already, and that's what we're going for this time. Right, thanks for coming in my garage. I'll see you Monday.